better than that. Subscribe if you haven't already. The Full Send Diesel.
Thank you, sir. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Sitting right behind me is FSD 19. We've had this third gen now for a couple months, and I'm gonna freaking show you guys everything that we've done to it so far and everything that we're gonna do, and then we're gonna give it away to one of you guys watching this video. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so when we got the truck back from John, he did a fresh paint job on everything. I had Steven yank the engine out because there was a whole bunch of leaks, so we did our titanium engine oil pan bolts, timing cover bolts, a whole bunch of other titanium bolts. Resealed the engine, put everything back in, put it back together. This truck here is running dual CP3s. It's got 209% over injectors, push rods, valve springs, head studs, you know, the typical stuff. But as you can see, it's completely torn apart, and there's only one powder coated part on it right here, which is this pulley for the CP3s. You guys can't tell the color here. I don't know if everyone's gonna like it or not. I'm sure some people are gonna hate it, some people are gonna love it, but I want something to pop. I can't do shocker yellow because we just did that on FSD 18. That's my favorite color. So I said, screw it. We're doing hot freaking pink. All right, guys, Logan got a couple freaking pieces done here. First glance, definitely hot pink. It's very, very bright. Jake, what do you think? What do you think
I dig it.
You fuck with it?
Yeah.
So guys, this right here is a sassy pink from Prismatic Powders, and then we did a heavy metallic clear over top of it, so that's where you get all that sparkle. I think it looks really, really good, and I think that with the white being like a pretty bright color, this is also a pretty bright color. Actually, let's hold it up next to it. I think it's gonna look freaking awesome. Like,
Well, that's gonna stand out.
that pops. It freaking pops right there. That's what I was going for, guys. I wanted to do something that would pop. I didn't want to do like, done it before, I didn't want to do like a brown or something subtle. I wanted it to absolutely pop. I wanted it to grab attention. I'm sure not all of you are gonna like the pink here, but lucky for you, if you do win the truck, you can always just change the powder coat color. It's very easy. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I'm curious if there's more people who hate the pink or if there's gonna be more people who absolutely love the pink. Either way, I think it's gonna make this truck absolutely badass, and it's gonna be unique for sure. We're gonna get the rest of these parts powder coated here. We're gonna start getting these on the truck, and we'll give you guys an update here in a little bit. What the heck is going on out here, boys? More startup! Sitting in there, heard a loud rumble. I was like, I gotta come out and fucking see this thing.
That sounds good.
It's so loud, I'm going to have to overlay text for every word said because of the freaking hood stack.
Yeah, the hood stack definitely doesn't help with the noise, but it looks good and it's gonna be freaking rowdy. So first start here, freaking Steven got her tuned up. We're gonna get this thing wrapped up here. We're gonna pull it out, see it outside for the first time. I think it's gonna be freaking awesome. All right, boys, we're going on the first drive with FSD 19. Steven's running the fucking ship right now. Yeah, we have no idea what's gonna happen here. We haven't driven it. We don't know if the tuning is good. So we're about to find out. This is the new VS73. Everyone at UCC did the 72 fast class, and I went to buy a 72 so I could be like everyone else, and they were out of stock. So I tried their brand new, just released 73 version, which should make a little more power. I heard mixed reviews. I heard some people say it freaking spools fast, and some people say it doesn't spool for shit. What do you think? Seems like it spools pretty freaking good.
I like that a lot. Yeah,
it hits hard. Yeah, if we had lockup, we probably would have been spinning the fucking tires.
We know a little bit more.
Well, let's get this thing back to the shop. We'll freaking check it over for leaks and whatnot. We'll fix the overdrive lockup, and then we'll go round 2 on the test drive here.
Go truck good. Fix some wires.
Ready to roll? Let's freaking go, boys. Let's freaking go. Yeah. All right, guys, so Steven is in 4-wheel drive. This is like the thing that I do not like doing the most. It is what breaks trucks like these. So 1,000+ horsepower with 4 nice wide tires sticking on the asphalt. Yeah, give her like a, not a crazy hard launch. Don't kill her, but let's see a little launch here and see what give her the fucking stop. Yeah! Dude, I got fucking hung there.
That was nuts.
Oh my god, that was wild.
Dude, that was an insane feeling.
Alright guys, time to see what this freaking thing can do. Got Steven driving here. He's done a lot of the work in this truck. I'm always driving him, so I like to give him an opportunity to at least test out what he's been spending a lot of time on. So 4-wheel drive launch, freaking killed it. That was awesome. And now we're gonna do a nice little burnout. See what she does.
Dude, I love it. It doesn't get better than that.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
That's some good power in there.
Things sound a little weird. Just stop at the stop sign here real quick. I'll just check for leaks, just in case.
Yeah.
Ah, she's fucking dry. There ain't nothing under there that's wet, so that's
Strange. Very strange.
brother, how's it going?
I thought you were just gonna leave me out here. I'm like, you guys disappeared.
So the truck didn't break, but
Oh, no.
it did do a little bit of weird shit over there. This camera caught it at least. It just lost all pedal pretty much. Like you had nothing, it was like sputtering a little bit.
Oh.
So we got out, checked for leaks, then pedal came back, it's fine. Do you think it could be like a freaking APPS issue? Or is that even?
I'll check for codes. Maybe like I would have 5% throttle and then just nothing.
Could be a bad throttle position sensor, could be a bad wire somewhere, could be all kinds of things. So I'm gonna get this thing back to the shop and get it figured out. At least we did a good burnout. The biggest thing is 4-wheel drive launch. 4-wheel drive launch, that tells us every drive shaft, freaking axle shaft, everything up front, in the rear, all the way through, it's all good and it's all strong. Anyway, hop in the back, Jake, we're gonna freaking get back, start figuring out what the heck this thing's doing. Alright guys, so the last bit you saw is the truck was broken and then we were gonna fix it. Well, things escalated, Steven fixed it, new power steering pump, new fan clutch. We're here at Atlantic City, truck meet. We made it last minute and currently I'm lining up to get this thing on the dyno here.
What do you think is gonna run?
I don't know, we only have one tune on this. It does have some rail surge, so it's definitely not dialed in to its absolute best, but it does have the fuel and air for 1100, so I mean if I could be above 9, I'd be pretty happy. We can get back, get some data logs, get it tuned a little better and see where it goes, so.
Wait a minute.
What's going on, brother? How are you?
Familiar face.
Freaking popped out of nowhere.
I did. Well, I saw FSC 19. I was like, I gotta come see it.
While we were waiting, our secondary filmer showed up.
About time you came to work, Brett. We've been missing you.
Long drive.
I know. I went through Philly, guys, yesterday with a gooseneck 34-footer during rush hour traffic, and it's just not a great time. It's not a great time.
You made good time. You made it 2 hours and a half to 4.
Yeah, just almost doubled it. Okay.
All right, Kevin, you're up next. How you feeling?
A little nervous. I don't know why, because it doesn't really matter what happens. If it blows up, then we fix it. It'd be cool. If it doesn't blow up and it lays a good number, cool. Either way, we're good with it. I like my shit to always be perfect, guys, and it seems like we're always last minute. So like, I didn't get to test this thing yet. So yeah, we'll see how it does, and I think it'll be fun either way. So let's run it.
What do you think this thing's gonna make on the dyno?
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe 850. That's what
I said
thinking.
950.
950.
950. All right, Kevin just got loaded up on the dyno.
I'm really hoping just nothing bad happens. I hope it just doesn't blow up. Luckily, it didn't launch yet, so we have like a week-ish before it goes live to like do a full rebuild, which we've done before. Hopefully it doesn't though, because that's the last thing we need, but it should be all right.
850.
Not
You were
bad.
right.
I was right
You were
on the
right.
money. I was
You
right
were
on
right.
the money.
All right, second run. Here it goes. That time?
I bet she's getting hot though.
Yeah.
We're like 230. Alright, he just said because the fan clutch already spiking the temp, it's not gonna give it all that we want it to do, and neither does he. For the first tune we put on it, honestly can't complain. We'll get it back to the shop, we'll go over it, get her dialed in, and we'll probably be able to pass that 1,000 mark with ease.
16 that time. Not too bad.
Need more tuning.
Yo, still not bad numbers. I know, but for it being a last night build, not bad.
Fine, guys. This is first time driving it.
Oh yeah, he hasn't even driven it yet. Those clips earlier, that was all Steve. This is his first time driving this truck.
I had to text Steve and ask which button was lockup because I haven't driven it.
Kevin beat me back to the booth, but we'll recoup and we'll get his final thought here about his run that he did. I know he wasn't too happy about it, but we can see. We'll go from there.
Sir, final thoughts or what? Freaking happy. I didn't hit my 900 number. That was my goal I was going for, but I was like 840, somewhere around there. I was like
You hit
853, I think is the highest. 853, so 850, I was like, you know, 47 below my goal, but I'm happy nothing broke. Fan clutch is shot in this. It was overheating, so it would go up to like 220, 230. I let it cool down for a minute, do another pull. But overall, nothing broke. It just needs some better tuning. It's just not spooling up and hitting as hard as it should. So we'll get it back to the shop here this week. We'll get this thing freaking dialed in. Yeah, things are freaking ripper for sure. My guy, Micah Sandman, purchased his 5th gen here in upstate New York. He gave me a call and said, hey, I need some work done to this truck. I want to do some engine bay goodies, make this thing absolutely sweet just to finish off the build. So I said, no problem, bring that thing by. We're gonna get it done. So I actually sent Jake to upstate New York to the wrap guy's place. He picked up Micah's truck, drove it all the way back here. We just got all the parts done at powder coat. We'll show you guys those real quick. And without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, Steven's got the truck torn down right now. He's got all the factory parts ripped off. We're ready to put these absolutely beautiful full send parts on. So I had Logan get these things powder coated. Micah wanted to do a black and bronze combo, keeping it pretty dark. We did a US burnt bronze single stage powder coat on the res cover, the fuse box covers, coolant tube, and the overlay tops for the fender braces. And then as you guys can see here, the valve covers. We powder coat these solid and then we send these back. We have them machined out so the logo shows and they just look absolutely beautiful. So if you guys do want one of these valve covers, we do not have them on the website, but we do make them from time and time again. So hit us up in the chat or email. We can probably get you one of these covers here. The rest of these parts are all on the website. Without further ado, I'm gonna pass these off to Steven, have him get these on, and we're gonna show you guys the finished result.
Welcome to Minnesota, Kevin.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thanks for working on the truck, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How long ago did you buy this thing? Like, how long is the wait?
I bought this in January.
January.
And then I sent it to the wrap shop. My buddy's down the road. Luckily, you guys were a couple hours from him.
Yep.
Sent it to a reputable diesel builder since we don't have any around here. And you guys took good care of it. A little bit of engine bay detail. Yeah, quote unquote. So this truck's originally midnight navy. So Dalton actually suggested this powder coat color and it looks so good on the black or the navy if I ever unwrap it. The billet valve cover is definitely my favorite.
I'll show you real quick. The main gist of the engine bay here, basically just some fancy dress up parts. There was an engine bay detail that happened, but we won't really talk about that. We got our fuse box cover right here with the logo, coolant tube, our new catch cans, billet valve cover with the cap, and then our fender braces, brake fluid reservoir cover with the billet cap, and our billet power steering cap. Yeah, what's your favorite part? You said the valve cover?
Yeah, favorite part is valve cover, dude. It looks so good. The catch can's probably second.
Yep.
And what else? You did a grid heater delete?
Yeah, we did the BD grid heater upgrade, so the nut doesn't fall off, go into the engine, smoke your engine. And then I don't know if you noticed, but back there, we did our rear control arm overlays.
Of
See
course
them?
I noticed. Yeah, this looks great too.
Yeah, so we got our rear control arm overlays. These things just rivet onto the factory control arms, and they just look freaking sweet.
Kevin said that this truck wasn't his
wasn't my style.
Piece of pie, whatever the word is, but it's growing on you.
Yeah, I told him, I'm like, you know, when I make it, when I'm really making it, we're gonna have one of these in the front of the convoy, one of these in the back, and it's just,
there we go.
Gangster.
It's special
Freaking
ops.
gangster.
I'm stoked on the matte black PPF that we did. I'm also stoked to have it not be a pavement princess, which like, you can't call Dalton's a pavement princess anymore either.
Yeah,
And I don't know, I'm excited to, if I ever get another truck, I'm gonna send it to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
But for now, I'm just excited to enjoy the diesel life. This is my first truck, my first diesel.
What's it like going from like your new Viper down here
So
to this thing
different.
all the way up here?
My
It's gotta be
favorite
crazy.
thing about this is that, yeah, you just don't think about anything. You can run over curbs, you could run over whatever you want. Well, besides maybe cars. This truck pulled up and Ben's like, dude, let's go run over cars with it. And I'm like, it's not an actual monster truck, it's just big.
Guys, when we actually got here, he jumped it off this thing a little bit right here. Caught a little bit of air.
Yeah, I jump this bank all the time with my Bronco, so I figured I'd try it with the truck.
I think that's what really made Kevin start liking it. It was when you got airtime.
Honestly, man, I was just staring at the shop and I was like, man, I just like stupid wide wheels and stuff, but like, this thing's gangster. Like, that's all there is to it. Like,
I do have different wheels for it, a little bit of a wider setup. It's crazy being on 40s and not rubbing at full lock. I'm freaking stoked on this thing, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
No
Appreciate
problem.
it.
Enjoy it, and yeah, dude, you need anything else, make the call.
Oh yeah, you
We'll
know if
get it
this thing breaks, I'm calling you.
Yeah,
Not blaming
That
you,
too.
I'm just like,
That too.
I'm still learning here. So.
Dalton's gonna be calling me when that thing's breaking.
That's for sure.
All right, that's gonna be a wrap on this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Micah now has his freaking new truck. He's stoked. You have not already. Get entered for FSD 19. This thing is freaking wild. Thanks for watching, guys.
And subscribe if you haven't already to Full Send Diesel.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.